I don't know what I'm doing right now. So, what is going on, guys? My name is Poketom, and I don't know what I'm doing. This quarantine really is taking a toll on me, so I wanted to get you guys out a bunch of videos for the quarantine. The only problem is I have no creative ideas other than the comic dubs that are coming out. I've got Close to Your Heart coming out, and I've got Pink and Blue coming out really soon. So, I figure, well, since I'm so damn bored at the house, and I'm in the house bored, and I got nothing to do, I only work 4 days during quarantine. Instead of having 2 days off, I now have 3 days off. I figure, why not slap this quarantine in the face and stay awake for 24 hours? I'm bored as hell. Why not do that? My channel's just steadily going downhill, isn't it? But, yes, guys, today I'm going to be attempting to stay awake for 24 hours. So, as you guys can see, my clock says 1:33 right now. But I actually woke up at around 12, pretty much exactly 12 o'clock. So, that is going to be the challenge. The challenge is going to be to stay awake from 12 o'clock p.m. on Monday to 12 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday. And in case you guys want proof that it actually is Monday, you guys can see right there, Monday, April 6th, 2020. So Tuesday, April 7th, that's going to be 24 hours, and that is going to be my goal. So guys, I apologize if there's not going to be a lot going on in this video. It's mainly going to, because I got to go to work today. Maybe I'll take you guys to work with me. I don't know. Because I got to be to work by 3, and since the quarantine's going on, not a lot of people are going to be going out, so our lobby's closed. Our lobby is closed, and the only thing, well, not closed, but you can go in and order takeout, but you can only take it out. You can't sit down in the lobby. Our bathrooms are closed. So mainly, the only action we get is the drive-thru. And when you combine that with Mondays, not very busy, and Sundays. But actually, I tend to jinx myself. So wait, let me just act like I didn't say that. Man, yeah, but Mondays are gonna be really busy because a lot of people go out on Mondays, and yeah, it's typically really busy on Mondays because you know, there's a lot of people not in quarantine. So that was a joke. I only said that. I only said that because whenever I say it's going to be busy, it tends not to be busy. But whenever I say it isn't going to be busy, it tends to be really busy. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, maybe I'll take you guys to work with me today. I don't know. I got to be at work by 3. So, and when I come home, it's just going to be a whole montage of me watching videos, editing videos, drawing, and doing a couple other things. I've never stayed awake for longer than, I want to say, the latest I've ever stayed up is 5 a.m. And I woke up at like 12 the previous morning. So yeah, the longest I've ever gone without sleep is probably about 20 hours. But I at least always get 4 hours of sleep. But I'm going to be attempting to not get any sleep at all for a whole 24 hours. Is that possible for me? I don't know. Is it possible for all of you guys? Yes, probably. You guys are probably used to it and you're probably... I can hear your comments right now. Tom, you're such an amateur. I can stay awake for 5 days. Well, you know what? I can't. So keep your comments to yourself, okay? This is my first time trying to stay awake for 24 hours. But with that being said, guys, nothing's really going on right now, so maybe I'll update you guys when I get to work. So, yeah, challenge begins technically an hour ago, so let's go. Alright, so I just got to work, and not a very busy day. Just gonna try to stick it out. It's probably gonna be a slow day like it is always on Mondays. That's the microwave. And yeah, just this video is not gonna be entertaining, but it's gonna be me trying to be awake for 24 hours. I am currently 3 hours into the challenge, almost 3 hours. I gotta be clocked in at 3, and at 3 that'll be at the 3 hour mark. So I am 3 hours into the 24-hour challenge. Like I said, don't roast me in the comments. I am aware that a lot of you have probably done this before. You probably stayed awake for 3 days at a time. That's your life. That's not my life. This is my first time doing this. I'm probably gonna be tired as hell. I'm gonna miss out on my days off. Anyway, I'll update you guys on my 10-minute break, and as I'm about to clock, I'll probably just record myself clocking in, show you guys how I clock in. Yeah. There's my clock-in stamp. Okay, quick update, guys. I just got off of work. Pretty slow like I thought it would be. And, yeah, just not much that went on today. Mondays are never eventful. Hey, guys. Those are my coworkers in the background. They're watching me make this video. Wish me luck on 24 hours. Good luck, Tommy. Yes. Yeah, it's I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I mean, I was told I mean, a lot of them told me, one of my coworkers told me she stayed awake for 3 days at one time, but that is actually a challenge called the sleep deprivation challenge. I'm not going to do that because I can't. I physically can't, and I got work, so if I'll miss my 2 days of sleep. In fact, actually, really quick, before I go, let me show y'all something really quick. So this is our fridge, and we come and we walk back in here. We are very, please excuse that beeping, it's been going on all day, I don't know what it is. We are very low stock on a lot of things. Normally this whole top rack and all this is filled. This down here is naturally filled with just quarter pounders and like everything. We got one box of quarter pounders. This is happening with all fast food places because one of my friends posted something on his Instagram story yesterday talking about how they were very low on supplies, and yeah, so are we. But yeah, I'll update you guys once I get home. Cool transition. So quick update, guys. I am home right now. It just hit 10 o'clock, and that means we are officially 10 hours into this challenge. I'm watching Hell's Kitchen. That wasn't a flattering picture. But anyways, guys, I really ain't got much going on right now, so I'll probably update you guys around midnight. And this isn't even a challenge, so I'll update you guys and I'll transition it to the clock, like going right to 12 o'clock. So that means once the clock hits 12, that means this challenge is halfway over. And yeah, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of stuff tonight. I'm going to be showing you guys some behind the scenes of the editing process of Close to Your Heart. Maybe I'll show you guys how I make a TikTok, because I have TikTok. If you guys don't follow me, you should. And I don't know, maybe I'll just do a couple other things. I'll probably take my dog on a walk in the morning. But yeah, I'll do a couple other things tonight, and I'll update you guys again at midnight. Alright guys, the clock just struck 12, meaning we are 12 hours into the challenge. I'm currently watching one of my all-time favorite animated movies, All Dogs Go to Heaven. It was free on YouTube, and I figure, you know, why not just watch it, you know? Got nothing else to do. I'm also working on a new origin story for one of my OCs, whom you will see probably later in the future, because I'm drawing a comic of this character, and I'm going to have my sister redraw it. So in case you're wondering how I'm feeling right now, still feeling pretty good. This is around the time when I normally start to get a little tired, and I feel it a little bit. I got 12 more hours to go. God, now saying that seems overwhelming. I got 12 more hours to go. I've got 12 more hours to go in this show. I can do it. I know I can do it. I'm probably going to take my dog on a walk at like 6 in the morning, or maybe like 7, something like that. I'll take my dog on a walk when it gets like bright out, and I'll take you guys along with me. But for now, just going to keep drawing, keep watching, probably update you guys again once the movie's over. So, see you in a little bit. Okay guys, so update, it just hit 2 in the morning, and I figure not a lot's going on right now. So I'm probably going to try to do a lot more in the morning. Like I said, take my dog for a walk if it's not raining, go to McDonald's, get some coffee, because I'm going to need I'm going to need some coffee at least. But I figure, why not use this spare time that I have to show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes on how I edit my comic dubs. Now, keep in mind, I use iMovie, because I don't have Final Cut Pro on this computer, but once I get Final Cut Pro, believe me, I'm going to be an editing machine. So, here's a quick little behind the scenes on how I make these comic dubs. For those of you that just want a little behind the scenes and a little bit of background on how I edit my videos, and for those of you that comment stuff like this on my community tab, there's not a lot of work that goes into these videos. I'm about to show you how much work goes into these videos. There are so many steps I have to follow in order for these videos to work. First, I gotta take individual screenshots of each frame of the comic like this. Keep in mind, that's only one. I gotta do that about 300 times depending on how many pages or how much I'm doing of the comic. Then, once that process is done, I have to drag each individual frame, not one by one, into the editing software. I do it at about 20 at a time, because for some reason, if I do it all at once, if I do all like hundreds of them at once, then for some reason, the order of the comics, the screenshots come out all jumbled, and it just gets all messed up. So yeah, then after that, I have to go and match up but I have to drag my voice acting into the comic dub. Then I have to carefully match up each line of dialogue with each individual frame of the comic. As you can see, each of them are pretty much spaced out. That means each frame has its own line of dialogue, or sound effect, or whatever. Each frame will have a sound effect. Most of them. Not all of them, because some of them just don't have any sound effects. And then I gotta add transitions. Then I have to make sure the line is matched up properly. I gotta cut it down. I gotta trim it down. I gotta make sure each individual line of dialogue is matched up correctly and on time with the frame. Because if I cut it out too early, then it's gonna transition to the next screenshot before I even get done reading this one. Then I gotta make sure each individual frame is, for some reason, iMovie does this thing where when you drag a still image into the editing software, it does this. So in order to not have that happen, I gotta highlight all of these individual screenshots. Then I have to go into the crop filter and select fit. And then all the screenshots are now still images. Then, after all that's done, as you can see, the entire editing process for the voice is done. Then I gotta add on my own little funny add-ons that I like to add on. Then I gotta add sound effects that either A, I get off of the internet, or B, I have to make myself because I can't find them. And back to the editing process, like I said, I've got to edit out so much stuff. I gotta edit out my bloopers, my stutters, my long pauses, everything that I don't want in the comic dub, I have to edit out. And that doesn't mean it's always going to be perfect. Because I always want these videos to be perfect, especially because the artists spend so much time making these comics, and if I half-ass it, it'll look like I didn't care. And I want to show the artists that I care, so that's why I do what I do. Then after all the sound effects are done, I gotta add music, which is the last step, and then I gotta watch the video 2 or 3 times to make sure it's all good, and then finally the importing process, and then the upload process. You get the point. There's a lot of work that goes into these videos. For those of you that say that there's not much work that goes in, you clearly have never edited a video in your entire life. So that is just a little behind the scenes process on how I make these comic dubs. And keep in mind, this is just the editing process. This isn't even the voice acting process where I gotta spend 30 minutes to an hour recording all these lines in front of a microphone, being busy recording all these lines. It's a long process. And you guys wonder why these videos take so long to get out. It's a long process. That's not to mention the problems I'll have with them editing, if the editing software gets stuck. There's a lot of things that do go wrong, and sometimes the comic dubs are delayed. But this video will be out officially on April 11th, this Saturday at 1 p.m. So set your calendars. Do it. You better do it, or else I'll do a collab with Lele Pons, and no one wants that. So you better do it. Anyways, guys, it's almost 2:30 in the morning right now. I will keep you guys updated probably every 2 hours from this point forward. And yeah, see you guys probably around back again at like 4 a.m. Maybe I'll show you guys a little drawing process that I do for my OCs. So, see ya. So it just hit 4:20 a.m. I'm watching some Dwayne and Jazz, and I'm also catching up on a couple of my OCs. These are a couple of the guys that I've drawn over the years. I got a couple of my OCs with me. This is my original character. This is Darkness. This is my pumpkin OC, Jax. This is his spirit guy, Giddy. Darkness is just like my first ever OC. He's inspired by a plague doctor. He's also a guardian angel, but his name is Darkness. So this OC over here on the side, that's a secret OC. Mainly because it's not really suitable for YouTube, but anyways, guys, just a quick update on how things are going. It's going pretty good, and just chilling here, watching some Dwayne and Jazz. Over here is my OC for today. My desk is an absolute mess. I really need to clean it up. So yeah, but that's how I've been doing. So yeah, really ain't got nothing going on. Maybe we'll give you guys a little quick draw. Oh yeah, I've also been working very, very long origin story of me and my OC Jax. Now, I'm probably going to dub it on my channel. I don't know yet. I'm going to have my sister redraw it, and I'll decide if I want to dub it. Maybe I do, because it's a really sweet origin story, and it doesn't have anything to do with my life, though, because this is just my OC's life. But, yeah, I'll update you guys more on the origin story when I have more of it done. But right now, I'm finishing up a couple of my OCs. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's 4 in the morning. I mean, I've stayed up this late before. I really have. I've stayed up this late before, and yeah, it's nothing new, but you know, just I think it's all mental stuff. I think it's all just mental. You know, I think it's all in your head. I honestly think what really gets you bothered is the fact that you're realizing, oh, I've got to do this for a whole 24 hours, and as of right now, I'm at the 16-hour mark. I think, yeah. No, 12 is 12 hours. Yeah, I'm at the 16-hour mark. I've got 8 more hours to go. That's a whole work shift for me. McDonald's just opened. I'm thinking about calling me, like, how funny would it be if I called my boss and I was just like, hey, so I'm doing a staying up for 24 hours challenge, and I've got 8 hours to go. You think I could come in for an 8-hour shift? How funny would that be? I swear, if my boss calls me tomorrow morning, or like sometime, and tells me, hey, can you come in today? I'm not gonna be happy, but you know what? I need a car, so I need to work. But, I swear, I've already been up for 16 hours, I think. No, I've been up longer before. The least amount of sleep I've gotten is 2 hours. I stayed up for 22 hours. It was at a friend's sleepover, a little story time, actually. I was at a sleepover at my friend Eric's house, and the next day, I was supposed to be going to... Sorry, I just spit my gum out. It was a little rude. But, I was over at my friend Eric's house having a sleepover, and we were sleeping outside in the back in a tent, and, it was so hard to sleep because we were laying on rocks. And, like, his ground isn't very comfortable. We were laying on rocks, and that wasn't very comfortable. But, I only got like 2 hours of sleep last night, and the very next day, me and my family were going to the fair. So, combine 2 hours of sleep with a lot of rides, a lot of food, and a lot of heat. Needless to say, I came home, laid down in my bed, and expected to be asleep. Like, I laid down in my bed at about 6:30. I'm like, okay, I'll take a little 3-hour nap, wake up at about 9 o'clock. I woke up at 5 a.m. the next morning, meaning I had already slept for 11 hours. And then I went to the bathroom, went back to sleep, and then woke up at 9. I slept for 15 hours. That was crazy. That was the craziest day ever. My sleeping schedule is going to be all effed up once I'm done with this challenge, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Do I want to go to sleep after the challenge is over and like maybe sleep for a couple hours, or do I just want to wait until like midnight tonight? Because I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll update you guys. And if I go longer than 12, if I go longer than 24 hours, which I probably will, I'll keep you guys updated. But as of right now, it's about to hit 4:30 in the morning. Close to Your Heart's getting edited. I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. I got a lot of stuff going on top of a full-time job. So, yeah, probably keep you guys updated if I go out in the morning, which I probably will, because I need some coffee. I'm going to definitely need some coffee. I'm probably going to try to go out with my mom, like I said, maybe walk my dog. I don't know. Depends on the weather. See you guys in about 2-3 more hours. My dog is still asleep under my blanket. Hi, Mo. Why are you recording? This dog is spoiled as hell. Just gotta tell y'all that. It just hit 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun is slowly but surely, and the light's in the way. Hold up 1 second. The sun is slowly but surely peeking out. Now the problem with my camera is that it makes everything, like I can change the setting and it would make everything look a lot darker, because this camera makes everything look a lot brighter, but actually it's still pretty dark out. As you can see from my room, it's still pretty dark. So yeah, it's just hit 6 in the morning. The sun is slowly but surely coming out, and yeah, this is just your spiderweb right there. See, if it was on another setting, it wouldn't pick this up. I always keep it on the brightness setting, so you guys get the best quality. But 6 in the morning, my parents are getting ready to go to work. I gotta get new blinds very soon, and yeah, this is your 6 o'clock in the morning update. I have 6 more hours left in this challenge, so let's go, Mr. Mo. All you have to do is just walk into my room and then boom, see a dog peeking his head out the Hi, Mo. Yes, I've been out for he's so done with my shit. He just does not care anymore. He's like, please go to sleep. Look at this dog. What's up, guys? Quick update. We are driving to McDonald's right now to go and get some coffee. Help me stay awake for the next 6 hours. Hell, it'll probably keep me awake for the next, I want to say, what, about 12, 15 hours until I go to midnight bed tonight. So, yeah, we're just gonna go get some coffee out right now. Had to get off my computer. I've been on it for far too long. And, yeah, streets are dead right now. Sorry for the shit camera quality, but, I'll update you guys. Okay, guys, so quick update. We just got out from the McDonald's drive-thru, and I ordered a small coffee, as I always do. I normally order decaf, but today I decided to go regular because I'm doing the 24-hour challenge. I ordered a small coffee. I got the big one. Yeah, I do need to add more sugar to it because it's not as sweet. That's why I ordered the small. I mean, I'm okay with bland stuff, but definitely gonna add more sugar to this when I get home. So, yeah, it's a lot brighter out. Man, this sun rises fast. But yeah, keep you guys updated when I get home. I'm gonna eat some breakfast or something, and man, it's quiet out here. It is officially bright and beautiful in the morning. Sun's trying to peek through the clouds. I just needed to get outside because I've been staring at my computer and my phone for far too long. But we are down to the we're down to the 4.5 hour mark of the challenge. And like I said, if I go longer than 24 hours, which I probably will, because I still got to edit this video because I want it out by Wednesday, which it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna be up for more than 24 hours. So yeah, but like I said, I just needed to come outside, take my dog out, and yeah, I just needed to get away from the screens. So I'm gonna be out here for a little bit. My sister, and another reason I'm coming out here so I can actually talk to you guys normally. Look at my breath, hold up. It's actually not that cold out here. Maybe that's just because I'm extremely warm-blooded. My dad comes from Massachusetts, so I think I was born with that natural ability to take a lot of cold. But regardless, stuff's gone down. I got more of the video edited, did a couple drawings. I mainly just drew the entire night. Like, I did a lot of drawings. I watched a lot of movies. I watched about 5 movies in the span of like 6 hours. So yeah, most of my night just consisted of me watching movies and a couple of YouTube videos and songs every now and then. But since it's not so bad out, I think I want to wait until the sun at least comes out, or it gets a little later in the day or a little warmer, so I can actually take my dog out for a walk, because I don't like wearing sweaters when I'm walking, because then I get all sweaty and then the sweat turns cold and then it creates this like painful feeling on my face and it's not comfortable. So I'm probably gonna wait for it to get a little warmer before I go and take my dog out walking. But yeah, we're approaching the 4-hour mark. This challenge is still going. So yeah, and like I said, I'll update you guys more and more. So yeah, let me get back inside now, probably watch some TV because it is kind of cold out here and I don't want to make myself even more sick, because on top of staying awake for 24 hours, I'm probably going to do a couple other cleaning stuff today, and maybe, I don't know, just going to do a couple things today. But regardless, see you guys in just a little bit, I guess. Guys, so quick update. It is just a little past 10 o'clock right now. I am out taking Mr. Doggo for a walk, and he smells something in there. Come on, Mo. Still a little chilly out here, but I'm not wearing a sweater. I never really like to wear sweaters when I walk. Am I tired? It's been off and on. Every half an hour or so, I'll feel a little drowsy. And then, like, as of right now, I'll be up and at 'em, full of energy, stuff like that. I'm not incredibly tired. Like I said, I think it all just depends because I've been sitting down for, like, well over 8 hours. So I feel like I just need to get up and walk around, because when I am walking around, I'm not incredibly tired. Like right now, I don't feel tired. I don't feel drowsy. I'm just walking. So, yeah, like I said, just bringing out my doggo for a walk. And, yeah, challenge literally ends in about 2 hours, less than that now. So 2 hours and I will have officially stayed up for a full 24 hours. So, yeah, he's got to go pee. We are less than half an hour away from reaching the 24-hour mark. Man, I was just gonna go to sleep right after that, but then I realized, man, I gotta edit the video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna beat the challenge, and then I'll update you guys at whatever time I go to sleep. So whatever time I go to sleep is when the last update will be. I'll be like, alright guys, can't take it anymore. I'm going to sleep. Good night. I'll see you in the next video. So yeah, I'll see you guys back once we hit the 24-hour mark. And then after that, I'll see you guys once I go to sleep. Half an hour left. Let's go. Guys, we are approaching the final minute of the challenge. Once that clock hits 12, it'll officially be 24 hours. Here we go, guys. I will wait for it to turn. I am so tired, by the way. I'm probably just gonna go to sleep after it is almost there. I can feel it. Yes! Ah, we did it, guys. We have beat staying awake for 24 hours. And like I said, don't you dare roast me. I know a lot of you guys have stayed awake for 50 days at a time, but you know what? I never have. So, gonna leave it at that. So guys, thank you for being with me on this journey. A little bit of behind the scenes on my life, as well as just staying awake. Just show you guys what I do. It's pretty much a day in the life video as well. But yeah, and I'm probably just gonna go to sleep not too long after, so I'm not gonna do any updates on when I go to sleep, because I'm just gonna go to sleep pretty much as soon as I turn off the camera. So with that being said, guys, 24 hours is complete. I'm not gonna do 3 days or anything like that, let's be real. If you guys want to go see more, make sure to click all the links in the description below. There probably won't be any, because I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And with that being said, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in every single day, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. PokeTom is out. Stay awesome, guys.
Now go to sleep.